And we're live. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It is, we're a little early again, but it's Wednesday. We're early because there's another show. If you're following me, you know where the other show is. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I'm Dave Guerra. This is Let's Have a Chat for Wednesday, September 25th. 25th. Where did I get that accent? 2019. How are you? Wie geht's? Was ist los? Alles gut? Sehr gut. Also, let's begin. Okay, so today's Wednesday, and Wednesday, well, you know what that means. That's right. It is Walking Leader Wednesday. There we go. That's what it says right down here. So here, there, right there. I hope it shows up. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you. Where's this accent coming from? I don't know. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you're watching live, I do appreciate you. That's right here where it says how many people are watching right now on my screen. But there's the board there. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That's my Twitter handle. So get out there and watch. And if you're watching this on delay, tape delay, or replay, or later on, or on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate you taking the time to do so. So today, continue reading. It is Walking Leader Wednesday. It means we're reading from one of my books, my second book, Great to Follow. And we're on rule number 9. Great to Follow is the 20 rules to becoming a better follower and a leader that's great to follow. See what I did there? A leader that's great to follow. See how I did that? Pretty cool. So it's the second book. Alrighty, so chapter 9, it's rule 9 actually. Rule number 9, you are who you hang out with. Well, no duh. Seriously, you are who you hang out with, and nobody ever told you. Just look around yourself. I mean, if you're hanging around a bunch of knuckleheads, well, guess what? You're a knucklehead. It's just that simple. So here we go. Someone once said you become like the top 5 people you hang out with. If you have never heard that, then let me tell you, that statement is so very true. It really, truly is. Not only is it accurate, but you could say that it is almost a scientific fact. Think about the following. Back in high school, when everyone's broken up by groups, just as Grace did and Ferris Bueller, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There we go. She had the sportos, the motorheads, the geeks, the wastoids, the dweebies, etc., etc. Now, going into high school, no one started out that way. Okay, maybe a few did. Maybe a couple took it in from middle school. But it was not until after everybody found their place or fell into place that they became who they hung out with. The JV football player, well, he hung out with the other football players, and thus he became part of the sportos. The cheerleaders hung out with just the cheerleaders, so they became the princesses. The members of the math club became mathletes, and so on and so on and so on. So you're no longer in high school. And if you are, well, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that are no longer in high school, you're out of it. You've been out for a year or two, coming up on 2 years, and now you have to pick a new team to play with, a new group of people to hang out with, and that means you will become just like them. Does this mean if you work in the accounting department that you'll become just like everyone else in the accounting department? Yes. Just like the individuals who work in the maintenance department, well, they'll be just like all the other individuals in the maintenance department, taking care of business. That's what they do. Why? Because everyone wants to fit in. Everyone wants to be part of the team. The accounting team, the mathletes, remember that? In all actuality, everyone wants to succeed. And in order to succeed, they have to become team players. Being a team player is the only way success in any organization will occur. No matter if it's for the company, the department, or for the individual, everyone must play the game. It is understood, but I will say it anyway. You practice with the team, the department, of the group every day. You get better, not just in doing the work, but at becoming a fully integrated member of the team. However, being a fully integrated member of the team may come at a price. The price is your attitude. Your attitude will reflect the type of people you're following. Following the good people, you have a good attitude. Following the positive people, you're going to have a positive attitude. Follow those that just dwell on the negative, guess what? You're going to become just like that. They just feed off each other. And, well, as I write here, on the opposite side, follow bad people, and you know what your attitude is going to be. Now, you might not know you have a bad attitude because you're on the inside looking out. However, and then you just think everybody's against you, and you're just, you're sporting that 3-color mohawk, and you're trying to figure out why you don't have a job. And your 5 other friends also have 3-color mohawk, and they don't have a job, and they're all trying to figure out, well, you're on the inside looking out. You're not seeing, hey, this is what you bring to the company. No, you are who you hang out with. So if you're hanging out with those knuckleheads that are just living in misery, that all they know is negativity because they choose not to let it go, well, then guess what? You're going to become negative just like that. And sometimes, folks, that negativity, you got to cut it. You got to cut that cord, because that negativity will make you into one of them. It will make you into somebody that's miserable. It's still that drainage from yesterday. If you saw yesterday's show, you know what I'm talking about. And it's that negativity that's going to bring you down. And at some point, if you are, you're a parent, you have your own kids, and you're still being exposed to that negativity, that's going to trickle down to them, because you become just like one of those five people. You become like the average of the five people you hang out with. There we go. And you don't want to pass it on to your kids. That's the last thing a parent wants. But yet, sadly, it's those close family relations that sometimes some of them are just as negative. And you're trying to call them on it, but they don't want to hear it because they're on the inside looking out. They don't see that anything's wrong with them. They see that it's wrong with the world, and the world is conspiring against them, and the world's against them. And there's that negativity. So do what you have to do, but figure out who you hang out with and what you're becoming, because you are hanging out with those individuals. It is that simple. There's no two ways around it. So get out there, find the wrong people in the organization. I guarantee you're not going to be long for that company. You will be gone. Because again, the company wants to succeed. The company wants to thrive. This company wants success, and it wants its employees to be successful. Why does it want them to be successful? Because again, they're successful, the company's successful, the organization's successful. The bottom line is what the company's all about. That's why the company was formed. That's why a company exists. So if they're going to hire people that are going to make the company better, then don't be one of those knuckleheads that's on a negative team, that's on a negative attitude, that has negativity permeating through your pores. And that negativity is showing through the three-colored mohawk. This is not 1970. This is 2019. This is not the punk era. This is not the early 80s. This is 2019. If you want to succeed, you got to promote a good image of yourself. You've got to promote a positive image of yourself. You have to promote yourself. And if they can't accept you for who you are, now I'm not telling you don't go around and get rid of your mohawk, but if that's who you truly are, then accept that there's going to be certain fallout because of what you are. Because you have that mohawk and you have that attitude, guess what? Nobody wants that in an organization. I know as a hiring supervisor, I would not hire somebody with a mohawk, because I would have a customer-facing, public-facing position that would need to be filled. And that public-facing position needs to be somebody with a smile, a positive attitude, and most of all, can be presentable and relatable to the people that walk through the door. So if you want to be a bouncer at a punk club, good luck. But other than that, you're not going to get an office-type job, a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, sporting a bad attitude, whining, moaning, complaining, and not doing anything to better yourself, but hanging around with those five people that are bringing you down. And guess what, folks? That's the bottom line. You're not going to get hired. It is that simple. So don't even whine about it. Change yourself, change your attitude, change those around you. Look for positiveness, look for encouragement, look for people that are going to lift you up, not put you down, and not keep you down, because they don't want to lose you. What they don't want to do is lose control over you. So with that being said, everyone, have a great day. Have a great rest of your evening. Think about what I just said. And again, we're reading from Great to Follow, my book in the Walking Leader series. And until tomorrow, have a great evening, have a great day, have a great Thursday. We'll talk to you soon.